What's up, America? Neil and Kim here from Jaga Farms Academy. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic. For those that have trained with us before, they know that we have kids, and so they always ask us what we do to keep the house safe from the kids accessing the guns. And there's actually a little bit to this, because you got to think, you can keep the guns safe, but you also have to be able to access them. So there's somewhere in there we have to find a happy medium, somewhere between having 3 vaults, putting magazines in one, guns in another, rounds in another. Obviously that's super secure, but if we ever had to get to them, that's no chance. Somewhere between that and I just got loose guns hanging around everywhere for the kids to play with, somewhere in between there we got to find a happy medium. So we're going to go over some things that we do that kind of fit the bill.
Let's get started. The first part of gun safety with children is awareness and making sure that they understand that guns are not toys and that they understand the rules of firearms. So we added an outside door with a keypad so that it makes a secure room that only Neil and I can access. Now this is not meant to keep bad guys out. It's not going to make a security room, but it does do its job in keeping children out.
I'm going to show you how this doorknob works here. It's got a little keypad on here, and we'll take a look at how we get in and out of this each time. Again, what's cool about this particular doorknob is this is an exterior doorknob, so you could certainly, even if you dislike the concept of this, you can use it on your outside doors. In fact, we're going to be replacing many of ours with this, and it's a really cool feature because you don't always need a key. So let's take a look at how this one works. So what we have to do is put our code in there, and that will unlock our door, and we're about to go in the bedroom. Just like on MTV Cribs, this is where the magic happens. Now that we put the code in, we can just turn the doorknob and go ahead and enter. Now once we're inside here, you'll be able to see the other side of the door. So underneath this cover is a battery panel, and there's 2 screws, one on this side and then another one right over here. Okay, and so they just take a little Allen key. They actually provide the tool, and this whole cover will come off, and that will give you access inside there, which is where the batteries go. It takes 4 AA batteries, and it also has some really nice control settings underneath here. So once you take this panel off, it's got some settings on there that we really like. The first one that we changed is there's a 30-second lock. So no matter what happens, once we come in the door, within 30 seconds, the lock will automatically actuate again. So as soon as that door closes, it's automatically locked. So I don't ever have to worry, did I forget to lock that door or not? So long as the door is closed, it's locked, period. So that's a nice little feature. It's got some other features as far as there's a little light that blinks that tells you it's working or whatever. We turn that off because obviously that would drive us pretty crazy at night with the light flashing. And some other customized things, but you can set it up to however that you want to do it. Obviously you have the manual lock as well, so you can always just turn it manually and unlock it, lock it. It's always unlocked from the inside of the room, so I can easily open this anytime. And the locking mechanism doesn't go back and forth, it just stays locked until we go back on the outside. Then we'll put the code again to lock it.
So the purpose of this lock is to keep children out and so that we can have our guns more accessible. But that doesn't mean that that's the only barrier. We also have other precautions in place.
On to those other precautions, that's going to vary quite a bit. Obviously we have that one firearm that's going to be accessible, plus whatever we have on our personal carry. Those personal carries then get locked up completely so that even if a bad guy were in here, he wouldn't be able to have access to that. So once you decide how you're going to set that up, that's going to vary from home to home and all that good stuff. And so if you want more tips on that, we can do that. But just understand this is not the only precaution that we take. So for those of you who have watched my home defense video, you guys know that I tell you to come up with a plan and go to a safe room and something that you're going to keep secure. Again, this isn't going to be any real protection against bad guys, but it is still better than the little closet door or locked door, bedroom door that you get with your house. This is a regular grade 2 exterior door lock. So again, is it going to be some secure room? No, but it does add just another couple seconds, just anything more to delay that to get you prepared to defend yourself. So we're going to exit now, and I'll show you how the automatic door functions from the other side. So we close the door, we don't have to do anything else. Now that you hear that sound, that manually locked the door, and now it's completely locked. And of course it does have a backup key, so if the mechanism or something ever failed or you Didn't replace the batteries, you still be good. Alrighty guys, so hopefully that gave you some tips or ideas on how to create a room, a secure room or a safety area for you guys. Help you give access to your firearms, but yet keep them out of unauthorized hands. Super important, especially the little ones.
And you could also add that to a closet door too. So maybe you didn't want to do it to your bedroom, but if you wanted to add it to a closet, it would also fit on that.
You could even put 2 locks, one in your bedroom and one in the closet, and make the closet really the kind of the vault of the house, so to speak. Again, where obviously kids aren't going to be able to get through doors. So just an idea.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate that. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. You can also now find us on Facebook. Until next time, remember, it's
You're
always...
doing the whole thing? You're going to steal the whole show?
I thought I was supposed to.
Until next time, remember, it's always better to be judged by how many? 12, than carried by 6.
What? Wait, when you get stand for it.
Ready?